Hey guys. Hey Mimi, Suzanne, Lisa, how's it going? I'm live, right? Bandit's right here. Diet Coke in hand. Reese's Pieces. Hey, hey Michelle, Cold November Rain. Look how good Bandit's being. Sweet buddy. Sweet buddy. I think I'll just go take a nap like this, guys. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Hey, Ava. Maybe Jean. Who knows? I probably won't get much done. Oh, cool. Thank you, when Able entered. So, hey, climbers. Has anybody else? Hey, Marlene. Has anybody heard any new? Well, I'm still waiting to see. I mean, like an official, like, um, I'm still looking for an official, site that has an update. I have heard the name of several names mentioned, and I did see one news article that mentioned that where it mentioned Paul Hill and said that that's like there's a basically they put on the tax assessor website there was a Paul Hill who owned a property in that area. So I don't know how to take it, but we will tell you this. Okay, what we do know, I mean, Fred and this particular uncle don't have the best relationship and haven't for a long time, because back when Fred was like in his 20s, this particular uncle accused him of stealing his weed, and there was a big like dispute over it, and anyways it caused a bunch of drama. He ended up figuring out who it was, but still it caused like a rift in the relationship ever since. Fred's father passed away a few years ago, and that's the last time Fred spoke to him, and he asked him if he wanted to preach at the funeral. He declined, and he didn't show up to the funeral, and that's that. So Paul Hill, he's a pastor. He has, I was saying he has a couple sons that live around that area too. It's actually just one of the sons live in that area. I was wrong about that. I wish they would give us more. Like, is it actually Paul Hill's land, or is that like a guess? Is that for real. He used to, at least, according to Fred, he used to have pigs there. So, and then his son is the one that has the tree business, like a little further down. Now, there's some more suspicious people around there. Now, also I want to say something too about this particular uncle. We weren't going to say anything until more came out, but because, just didn't want to put any more, but cause any more drama. But this Paul Hill and Andy do have a little bit of a past. It's Andy's relative too, Andy Bernard. They used to do weed business together, but it has been some time. Fred doesn't know recently their relationship or anything, but they did used to. But we don't know though. Like, is it? No, he never called again. Georgia Peach. Aw, climbers. You're welcome. He never called again, and we have to make sure, and I'm sure Don would understand, we have to make sure the call was recorded, because Don is especially at this point in the case and everything, Don is the father of Summer Wells, and Fred Hill is a man that worked with police. So, and, to help him with the disappearance of Summer Wells, and just wouldn't it be really smart to take calls from him privately? You know what I mean? Aw, thank you, pretty sweet pea. Yeah, that's why I grabbed the green scrunchie, because I was like, well, I didn't have any really that matched, so I was like, well, I guess I'll grab a green one since it's Christmas time. So we don't know what to think. Hey, crazy mom. I finished my nails today. Would you guys like to take a gander? Hey, Loomis. Don't inspect them too closely. They're not perfect or anything, but that one needs a little bit fixed. Yeah, it's not the most perfect application. But yes, I've thought about getting back into reselling. What do you think? I purchased some stuff with the credit I had and whatnot, and I think I'm going to, I don't know. Plus, I have all this stuff. Hey, Lisa. So I mixed these to get this color. I mixed two different polygels together. Yeah, in a way. In a way, we do want to know. And I was like, oh, answer it. Call him back. Call him back. And that's immediately what I'm saying, you know? And Fred's first response is, I don't want to argue with the MFer, you know? And he's like, and plus it's like it was hooked up through his hearing aids. And because we were out walking the dog. And so I wouldn't have been able to hear. We wouldn't have been able to get recorded. And so he called back to back that time. And that was on the 14th. I guess the search was on the 13th. He calls back to back on the 14th, like evening, about 8:30 or so Eastern time. And then on the 15th, he called. It was a Sunday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern time, like right after he would have got out of church. So he probably wasn't drunk or anything. I'm thinking he was probably trying to like be buddy buddy with Fred. I don't think he was gonna argue with him. I'm getting the feeling like it was the opposite. I don't trust it at all, but I think that he was just trying. It's definitely it's a way for him to gain info in some way. Or he could be trying to distract us. Now um he did call, or no, not call. He did message Fred a few months ago and was like, "Hey, how's it going?" And I told Fred wasn't going to respond, but I said, "Just respond and say, you know, see what he wants, you know? Just let's see." And so he said, "Nothing. How about you?" And he just said, "Just keeping my head in the Bible, you know." Aw, yay. What's that mean? Send 100 for 2 jewels. Amanda Hill. Who is that? Well, if we do talk to him, it needs to be recorded, Lisa, or publicly. You know what I mean? It's just better for him that way too. It's safer for everybody that way, not just us. You know, because we don't like people making up stuff about us and things that we say. You know, and I don't want to get anything wrong either when I repeat something that if I say, "Oh, Don said this or that." Well, that day he couldn't call him back at that time because we were out walking. Um, we, but he did call. Don tried to call back Sunday, and we were sleeping. Tried to. We have. I mean, we thought about it, but Don knows. I'm sure it's getting back to Don that I've talked about this here, and I'm sure he's getting the message, and if he wants to talk to us, he can call. Like I was saying yesterday, or he doesn't want to talk to me. He wants to talk to Fred. If he wants to talk to Fred, he can call. You know, he'll answer. Just have to be during a time like we're, you know, at a place where we can record it and stuff, just in case. It doesn't mean we're gonna immediately just put it out for content or anything. It's just for, um, you know, if things get crazy. Yeah, Cody Scott. Is it Cody Scott Compton? Maybe about what? Oh, his probation officer already knows about all this stuff, of course. Georgia Peach. I mean, it's not a secret. Um, and Fred had his phone dipped, like he volunteered that when he went in last year. I mean, he hasn't had it dipped this year, but he had it dipped in 2024 when he went in. That would have been, I think it was like May or something of 2024. Don't quote me on that, but it was definitely around that time. And he went in to turn in that information about that he got from that DJ Smith from the halfway house that claimed he knew where Summer was. So yeah, during that whole time they dipped his phone and stuff. I mean, and actually, like Fred, it took hours. Like they had to, like him and Kathy waited for several hours. They wanted to keep it overnight, but Fred couldn't because he was in the halfway house and had to use his phone. They had an app for the halfway house, and you had to use the app to sign in or something, especially for AA meeting or NA meetings. Um, so that wasn't a possibility for them to keep it overnight. So yeah, it was like a several hour wait for somebody to come in from Knoxville. I think it was Knoxville or Nashville or something. It is interesting about that guy that about if you're talking about the one that Ernie mentioned. I don't know. I wonder if he's actually out now or when he got out, because there's now that we know there's two of them, we have to make sure we've got the right record. Did we make sure it's the right one? There is definitely the one with the smile or the face smile tattoo. That's definitely the one that lives in that area or did live in that area, but I don't know when he got out or if he got out for sure. Let's just search it up. You would think he would be happy that we're trying to help, but no, of course not. I mean, of course, I guess because it has it's all kinds of freaking. I can't sell that stuff on there because it's like medicine stuff. I have all these air fresheners and sunscreens. I'm trying to think if I should just sell these together. These things are pretty freaking expensive. It's ridiculous. Something like this would probably be like $20 or something. Um, okay. need to know. How much this retails so I can know how much. Okay. This one's the bigger one though. But I'm going to only sell it for like, I don't know, maybe hardly anything. I'm just going to I just want to get rid of them. All right, let's go to the app. I need to start listing or I'm never, we can still keep talking about whatever you guys want to, but I'm going to try to be productive. And listies, let's see. I'll list them, these two together. Okay, let's list or take a picture of the expiration. These are both expiring in 2027, January of 2027. Okay, we're gonna do 2. Oh, holy moly. I hate how it started doing that, guys. It didn't used to do that. Now all of a sudden it freaking has to speak out everything. Studio selection, sunscreen spray for kids, SPF 50, oh, not 60, 50. $11 ounces. There's 2027. Okay, lot of 2 new sunscreen 50 SPF with expirations of I never answered the phone, hun. Or $5 here for a smaller one. Yeah, it is. I mean, this would be like $10, but I'm gonna sell them both together for. Makes it brand. Okay, free shipping. Yeah, about 2 pounds is what it would be. Yeah. UPS would work. So shipping's like $8. And if I set my price like even if I set it at 20 and that includes shipping, I would make $10. So I'm gonna start with that, which then probably people will, then they'll try to barter with me or whatever. So I listed them both for $20, and that includes free shipping. That's about basically what it retails, but gosh, it's such a ripoff. If I was just somebody in person, I would just get you. I'll be like, it'd be different. Let's see. We have these. Same thing with these. 2020. All of these are okay. I love Reese's. How about you guys? It's not really the right season for sunscreen, I guess. All right. Your favorite? I know, right? Fred, are you in chat? I think he's sleeping. Or wait, he might be watching Ernie. Is Ernie live with Benny or something? That's probably what he's doing, is watching them. If they're live. And if you guys want to go over there, I don't blame you. I'm not doing anything too exciting. So 3 times, I'll put all this together because it's just cheaper to do it that way. Sports sunscreen, 50 SPF, spray, family size, 11-ounce bottles. These bottles. Oh no, it's cans. You receive all 3 new sunscreens that all have the expiration of November of 2026. I don't view more. Okay, sunscreen. Okay. Okay, did those 3 for 30 free shipping. I don't know. Where am I gonna put everything? What am I gonna do next? Should we draw any cards on anything? Oh, here, should I ask if Don and Candace are pooping bricks? Is Don and Candace pooping bricks? I can pull you guys up on my phone too. If I have to close my... Is Dawn and or Candace pooping bricks? What's that comment say up there? Why can't I see it down here? It's, for the lab, it's mentioned as a rumor. Summer's close into Dawn believe anything anymore. Wait, how come I don't see that on my other devices? That comment. SWAT team and cops were at Van Hill. 2 dump trucks took out. This morning they found something for the lab. It's mentioned it as a rumor for Summer's close. Huh. Where do you hear that at? Oh my gosh. I don't know why your comment didn't show up on over here. I know, that's weird. Soil samples were allegedly taken. There is like pigs right there. I mean, Paul Hill, he did have pigs. Well, he did at least have pigs. I don't know now though. Oh God. PG. Yeah, I wouldn't listen to anything. If it came from PG, no. There's pointless listening to her, guys, unless you just like the entertainment because she's crazy. All right. Is Don and or Candace pooping their pants? Basically, are they scared of these new developments happening with Summer Wells? They're tired, confused. Paul Hill's wife. Mm-hmm. So he just knows that she good, or that she goes by a nickname or something of Goldie. He's, you know. If she even is still alive, guys. I don't know. I would wait to, I don't know. I'm just wondering, it could just be like them trying to, something about the area or something. It might not have to do with anybody, like anybody's who lives at the properties. I don't, you know what I mean? It could be something so, there's several people and around that area. This kind of, it's kind of sus, you know. It's hard to say. The way they put it is, it's hard to say who who is it really pertaining, if it's whose property it really is, and what it, nobody was arrested, so I don't know. We'll have to watch the arrest, I mean, I guess, and I guess we can only wait and see till we have some actual information. Did I say hi to Jessica? I think I do remember Gidry, something about a Goldie. I think I do remember somebody bringing something up about a Goldie. So I kind of do, but I don't remember in what. Oh, dang. I can't go to it because it's. Can you email it to me when you've entered? Because I can't go to my my phone's what is recording right now. Unless you want to post it here. And what locals is it too? You have to, like, who is the locals that are saying it? It's important, the source, I think, because to know how reliable they are, if they would have any reason to lie. What? Are you serious? That's crazy. Goudry. I wish that you could tell me who your friend is. That's crazy. Is that for real? Did you really say that? Right, half full, but that's interesting. Her name was Jade. Hold on. Hey, do you know somebody named Jade? Do you know somebody named Jade? Jade. Let's say related to Paul. She was saying, I guess she was saying something like, that woman was saying that she contacted you like a while back and said that her friend told her that about Goldie. Okay, well, listen to the comment. About her grandpa having a pet farm and yeah, her Jade. Yeah, I'd have to see. Yeah. Fred doesn't remember getting or hearing or talking about a Goldie. And he doesn't know who a Jade is, so he's reluctant about that. But we'll see. Oh, okay. Let's see what we got right here. Thank you, when Evil entered. Oh, I already read those ones. If you're talking about the commons, yeah, I saw that. I thought there was some more. Yeah, I already saw those. I thought you had something out like newer stuff. So when Evil entered it's so SWAT and maybe police cars camped out. It we saw this. They had ATVs and stuff out there. See, and people were saying different things at the time. So it's kind of hmm. Yeah, people were just saying I seen Greene County and Sullivan County police cars parked. There was a lot of other vehicles parked there, including ATVs. They all went in the holler there at the curve. I didn't see any vehicles parked in driveways or at houses at the time when I came through. I saw SWAT and maybe 7 police cars camped out at the church before Van Hill Thursday morning. I seen a lot of vehicles on the side of the road and up the highway and up the driveway of the house on the right before the county sign. So yeah, these are ones. Because YouTube's being stupid lately. So old man Hill liked weed. Yeah, well, back in the day, many of them though, like even Fred's parents, like dealt in weed. So yeah, they were kind of big into it. Like Fred was, they got Fred into it really young. Um, like I'm saying his parents did, but as far as there was a falling out between Paul and Fred about like 20 years ago or something because he accused Fred of stealing his weed. and it caused this big freaking drama. He ended up finding out who did it, but still, there's still like this. There's still been, and Andy used to have some dealings with him and stuff back in the day, but I don't know about recently. But it's just was weed stuff. So I don't know. And he has some sons, and he has a son that lives like right around there also, a couple houses away. Maybe there's that. They said on the news that the Paul Hills property is like 27 acres. I don't know. I wonder how, if like somebody could sneak onto it, or I hate this. I want. They have a reason though for not telling us this stuff, or telling us exactly everything. So, oh, doesn't mean they're friends. They're not friends at all. He's calling him on Facebook Messenger. That doesn't mean they're friends. And you guys, when you talk about wearing a wire, it was a recorder that was actually, kept in his pocket. It was a recorder that he held on to several days. It was over a several day period. It wasn't him like wired up like you would think. Yes, why would Don be mad? He shouldn't be mad. It's for his daughter, for finding his daughter. Why? You know what I mean? I wouldn't care if somebody recorded me and be mad at them because, oh, you recorded me for the police. If you're not guilty, then what's the big deal? Yeah, when Evil Enter, I saw her a couple weeks ago, I think. Excuse me. That was rude of me. So, yeah, I love Electronic Medium. She's a really good person. Yeah, I mean, obviously we said that he didn't answer the phone, which we need it recorded. We're not stupid. What would be stupid is for him to answer it and not record it. Okay? And even not to have any witness. Like if he would have answered it that first time, I wouldn't have been able to hear because it was connected to his headphones, his hearing aids, and through Bluetooth. He would have had it. And Fred is horrible with electronics, guys. It's bad. It is really, really, really bad. He acts like an 80-year-old man on electronics. Like when it comes to fixing stuff, like he's really good at that. But as far as like, yeah, computers, mm-mm. So let me see what card I get when I ask about the Paul Hill. I just want to see what card is Paul Hill involved in any way? The Seven of Pentacles. There's Seven of Pentacles is about family. Okay, Ten of Pentacles, family. Family again, guys. I think it's, wow, I don't know. I'm getting something about maybe a family member of his. He might, or that might, I'm getting a family member. Queen of Pentacles. I wonder what family or who else had access to that area and stuff. Yeah, I would kind of look more at the like family members of his, like closer family. Well, Justice. Yeah, Seven of Swords. Ah. Huh. So his family, is it like the devil? Yeah. Page of Cups. Could be about a child too, so I don't know, guys. Well, I guess I shouldn't really speculate, I guess, about that. Who knows? Well, we're all speculating and we don't have anything in this case. Unfortunately. All right, let's go back to listing because it's not a tarot channel and I need to get with the program. This stuff has expiration. I also brought these molds in here that I'm going to start listing, I guess, and maybe in, which I don't think you guys could see where you're at. Okay. I think I have Premiere right now, don't I? Should we listen to some Cardi B? Or, yeah. Cardi B goes off on. Oh, I didn't see their baby. Oh, that's fake AI shit. Boo. Polygraph scam with one of the worst cons Cher has pulled because she claimed the funds were going towards the Summer Wells case. Lie detector test to see if any helpful info could come of it. We were told by Cher she would be transparent and would provide so much information. There was Mark declaring his face could be trusted and saying it's all about Summer. What Cher and Mark did was crap on everything and everyone so they could line their own pockets. As for the ID drama, according to Cher herself, she says on a live that she thought Fred's mugshot would do. According to Siggy, Cher only mentioned a requirement for photo ID a few days before the never booked date for a polygraph test. Before fundraising, it was Cher's obligation to provide us with the evidence of contacting multiple polygraphers and to provide us with information directly from them on what their requirements and rules were. To check she had all the necessary steps in place and to show us proofs. But what did we get? The only receipt Cher provided was some text messages dated September 25th, and it's very generous to even consider such proof given which September 25th, guys, is just a few days before, a week before the lie detector. It's very generous to even consider such proofs, given no letterhead or company logos. Really, Cher provided us with nothing more than verbal diarrhea of lies. Booking date of October 4th, that's right, with more lies. Trophy goes to Tiffany Marie for providing us with evidence no booking was ever made. Refer to her phone call with the one and only polygrapher Cher had any contact with. Some polygraphers could have done the test with the info Ziggy and Fred had. Chasing True Crime provided us with proof that she emailed a polygrapher and she showed us the email reply. With all the judgment on Fred not having a photo ID, fact is a huge percentage of the population don't have photo ID and just birth certificate handy, if that. Justin should be well aware of that fact, being a funeral director. Plenty of people rushing around frantically trying to find an ID when someone dies. Facts. True. Cher Mark never intended to book any polygraph test. Scam from the start. Amen. I should share that. Repost on YouTube. Truer, wiser words. Hashtag put wiser words. I heard somewhere today it's only 5 miles to Wells and no search area through the woods. When I was Sunrise Age, I could easily walk 5 miles, but I would have been too tired to get home. Hey, Blue Eyes. Yes, I'm out. Okay. Wiser words. How do you say that? Wiser words. What is put 100? There we go. I'll just do it like that. That's just the truth. Just the truth. Okay, so what's next? Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4 here. Okay, hopefully I'm not showing my undies. All right, so those smell good. Let's see, how much is, when I scan these and search, because these ones are like, I think apple cinnamon. Yeah, smells so good. Oh my god. Is it acting like it doesn't? Yep. Okay. So $10 each about. Hey RJ. I haven't listed those. I need to get to those baseball cards. Those could be where the big money is. We don't want no feet in pictures. Oh wait, most of these actually those four aren't the same. Oh here, let's have this one too. We'll have a okay. 3 apple. Apple cinnamon medley, 1 refreshing watermelon berries, and 1 white flowers and melon summer delights. So let's start over. Let's take a picture of those. This is an Airwick bundle. I don't know where a card shop is or what that. I've never done such a thing. Oh yeah, Bill Shipley was sending me threatening messages recently again. Saying he's gonna be my worst nightmare. So he says I suck at doing nails too. He goes by Pawpaw, so if you see that name, that's Bill Shipley. So, anyways, lot of 5. What'd you say, packs or 5? Packs of 4 various Airwick refills. Apple, cinnamon, medley. Well, I might just leave that part out. Apple, cinnamon, watermelon, way and others. You receive all 5 boxes or 5 packs of Airwick refills. Each pack has 4 refills for an Airwick plug-in air freshener. Oh, hey, Tanya. Yeah, he's been watching. Okay, so you receive all 5 packs of Airwick refills. Each pack has 4 refills for an Airwick plug and air freshener. 3 are apple cinnamon medley. 1 is refreshing watermelon and berries, and the last pack is white flowers and melon summer delights. Okay, so now, so let me see here. It's probably about a pound. That's gonna be about 5 pounds. I think it could. 2, I guess 50. That's what I'll start it at anyways. Because by the time, so it's like $10 for shipping, and then you got, it was like, I ended up with, I think it said 32 after fees and everything. It's crazy. Let's put these over here. I'm trying to keep the stuff that's listed separate. I like to switch it up a little bit. Gosh, we have a ridiculous amount of tape. It's all tape. Holy crap. Okay. I can sell, okay. How much did we decide, or what did we decide? Do we have a total? I guess I'll email you it. This is your bag. It's forever gonna. We have this, the lot of, okay, and I think it was just, the soap, the skin, or the beauty stuff, all these. I don't even know if I said, I don't know how many I said there was, but I think I said $5 for all of them or something. We don't have to have an exact price. It doesn't have. Yeah, definitely. I would say 35 is good enough. We'll just do it in the middle. Tanya? And that will include your shipping. It's pretty heavy. It's gonna be, I mean, definitely at least 10 to ship, but oh, cool. So she wants half full, wants the elephants. That's right. For her, which is cool. She just paid for those. I showed those the other day. So we got 5, 6, 7, 8, which are really cool if you have like grandkids. So she just got these. Let me see how let me check so somebody just purchased this. How full? So let's see, let me check make sure. 2, 3, 4. This one's a little bit. This box right here is the only one. But it looks like it's all there. That's cool. Okay. So like 2 of the 8 boxes are like, there's a couple and they're kind of next. The boxes are a little bit messed up, but nothing's missing. It's a cool little fun project for. Okay. Thank you guys so much. So I'm sure half full. I have her. She has my text. Tanya, I can give you my text too. Yeah. Do you want me? I could definitely invoice it too. Are you wanting to see anything else, or is that for sure all you want? Like, do you want me to invoice you at your email at the do you have a PayPal connected to that email? I can send you an invoice if you want it that way, or I can send you a PayPal link. Like a PayPal link that comes up in chat here, like here. See, like this. Right there is that PayPal link too. Or I could invoice, if you want me to invoice you later, I can invoice you later. Unless you were wanting me to do it right now, but Let's see, I have other kind of stuff. So I have some other cool stuff here. Did I show you these? I don't think so. Just little silly stuff. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 of these little glitter arts. Yeah. 3, 7. Yeah, I would probably sell these all like on a because they were on clearance for $3, and I mean, gosh, these were only probably $5. I mean, it's not worth much. It's just has little markers and little gems, little coloring thing. It's fun for a kid. But if I were to list, if I were to list that, I guess I would just do it all together. 3. But if somebody wanted to, like, I don't know if you wanted it half full for your grandkids, I could just, or I don't know. Let me see, 3, 4, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, just 7 of those. So like 15 for those, maybe, if that. I might list it for $15 on Mercari. I could probably add them on for like 10 if somebody wanted them, because they're just like, well, they're fun for a little kid, but yeah. Well, moisturizing subs. I have this. I have more of the Safeguard soap. I don't know if it's really moisturizing. I mean, it says it has aloe, fresh scent with aloe. This one's for, yeah. I have a bunch more of these. The only thing about these is that they're heavy, but that's not going to be that, I don't think it's like that big a deal, because so very, just the soap smell. I also have a bunch of fabric markers. I have 8 packs of fabric markers. You can use it to color on shirts and fabric, and then you use an iron to set it, I think. Or wait. Apply your design and allow it to dry for 12 hours. Oh, no, you don't iron it. I don't know where I was getting that at. I have a bunch of these tapes. You need some for, what else is in there? Oh, it's a, I have tons of medicine. What is this? Oh. Where's that at? Tons of medicine. What is this? Yeah. Like if anybody needs any kids medicine, Allegra. I have one. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 426. 426. They have a 426 expiration. These 4. I can't sell it on Macari. You can sell it on eBay. Oh yeah, that black soap. Tanya got one of those with her beauty lot thing. I also have, if you guys have any pooping problems, I have Clear Lax. What's the expiration though? Oh, these ones say August of 2025, but still, I would still use them if I needed something like that. But I'll keep the stuff. These say Coricidin, cold and flu, and that is, the boxes are smashed, but expiration 11/26. I have like a bunch of those. Vitamins. Kid medicine, January 2027, Mucinex, multi-sippin cold, very berry. Centrum adults. We kept some, like I've been using some of this stuff. I don't know if that means 525 or not. Really? That's crazy. When I entered, found that red truck buried. Who is it that had that red truck again? Was that Frankie Hill or was that sex offender? Two of the flu meds, like this kind, like the high blood pressure kind. Is that what you mean, Tanya? I'll just put it with your stuff and gosh, I wouldn't say maybe a couple dollars a box or something. Is that what you're talking about, Tanya, the flu med, cold and flu? This is for people with high blood pressure. For some reason, I don't know why. It has acetaminophen in it and an antihistamine in it, which is chloroformar. I don't know what that means. But yeah, I guess we'll have to wait and see, right? What choice do we really have? Where did I put my... I hear myself talking back there. Where? Oh. Just meant to run anything over. Oh, the fabric markers. So, well, how many? So I had them listed. I think I put 2 packs for like $10 or something. But the shipping is what it. sucks about it is the shipping. If you were here, you know, I'd say just take them for like a few dollars a box or something. Like $3 a box or something. You know what I mean? Couple dollars a box. What, Tanya? Hey, KCK. How many are in the Allegra? Hold on. Allegra, 24-hour allergy, non-drowsy. I do like. There's 15 tablets in each box. They expire 4/26. Fexofenadine. Yeah, 15 tablets in each. 3, 6, 9, 12. Maybe $3 a box or something. It'd be best if somebody took them all. 3, 6, 9, 12. And then shipping. Maybe like $20 total for all of them. That includes shipping. You know, that'd be the best way to do it. So what do you mean, Tanya? I'm interested in what you're saying. Where did you see something about a red truck buried? Hold on. Is there really some? Not really. I can hear myself. Can you guys hear myself in the background? I might have to close that door. Um. Uh. KCK, I was saying I would do. I was saying I would do all of them for $20, and that would include shipping. $20, and that would cover your shipping. Fabric markers, they have their fine tip permanent markers. They have 8 markers per box: black, purple, blue, green, yellow, orange, red, and pink. There's 8 boxes total. Like I was saying, like $3 a box. 3, 6, 9, 12. Or something, or maybe even less than that, a little bit for these. 3, 6, 9, 12. Maybe 10, 20, maybe $20 for all of these. But yeah, maybe $20 for all of them. There's 2, 4, 6, 1, 2. There's 8 boxes total. 20. The thing is shipping. Yeah, maybe 25 for shipping total. Oh, you didn't say anything about a red truck. Hold on. Let me see what I read about a red truck. I'm sorry. Jinky said that the locals, okay, it was evil entered. Jinky said that the locals said they found a red truck buried. That's weird. That's very weird. But Google said, so you're thinking, I'll check their arrest here in a second. Okay, so I showed that the lady garage. Somebody wanted all those for 20. That would include your shipping, though. Like if you already have, like if it was Tanya, I could do them like all for like 15. Or something. 3, 6, 9, 12. Even less than that. What else do we have? We had that's expired this year. We would keep it for ourselves. Anything that's, I don't want to sell anything that's expired because I don't want to be. There's a bunch of masks. I don't know if anybody would need those. I'd sell those like so cheap, like $1 a pack or something. Sleep. Okay, these children's sleep chewable with melatonin. I think I just have one of those. Children's Tylenol. I have a children's Tylenol. $7.26 expiration. Here's some Mucinex. Dang, this was on clearance for $11.45. But this I can list. This load because it's an external product. Like, oh, well, this one expires this month, so maybe not. Google arrest made today, November 20th, 2025, in Hawkins and Greenville. It's not really saying. What? Did you saw arrest? Arrest made today, November. I'm typing it exactly the way you say it. 2025. And Hawkins. That's weird though, Hawkins County and Greenville, because that's two different those are two different agencies. Oh, so so you're saying more than one. I'm not really seeing anything. Let me check mobile patrol again. I don't think there was arrest, were there? I don't see that. Hold on. So there's a Michael Short and a Richard King that have been arrested in Hawkins. Let me see what Michael Short's been arrested for. Hey, Val. Mobile Patrol has the most annoying freaking ads. Shit. Only a tiny bit got on the floor. Thankfully. Okay. I have toilet paper or something back here. Hold on. Okay. Violation of probation, failure to appear. Is this Michael Short? Let's see, it's Richard King. Possession, manufacture, sell methamphetamine, possession of Schedule 3, and possession of Schedule 1. It's a black guy. That's weird. You don't see very many black people really dealing in meth, do you? I don't know. I guess I'd have to ask Fred about that. He'd be the one to ask, right? Okay, I'll check. There was a Michael Bennett arrested. So both in, there's a Michael Short in Hawkins and a Michael Bennett in Greene County. No, I'm just listing product. Like, I'm getting back into reselling, I think. But I'm so like I'm just gonna sell like random stuff though. It doesn't have to be. I like selling beauty stuff because it's fun for me. Because I love beauty products and stuff, obviously. So that's the most fun thing to sell for me, to buy in bulk and resell. But I get bored with it and like to just do other stuff too. I have some nail stuff coming that's like that I got super cheap. I'm gonna keep some of it myself, but it's like nail stickers and stuff. Violation of probation. No offenses present for this Michael Bennett. No offenses present. That is kind of weird. But it's just a violation of probation, so that's weird. Hey, Cotton Candy. I love these pants. They're so soft. Let's see. So we have Mucinex, Children's, January 2027. I already said that, didn't I? What else do we have over here? We have these. Oh, does anybody want? We have these written. Let's see. 1, 2. How many of these do I have? Are these all the same? Linen Escape, which is a good one. That's the best one, really. 1, 2. Are these all Linen Escape? After the Rain. After the Rain. So I have one. I guess I could. These aren't are the best. Let's see. 3, 4, 5, 8. So there's 10. So eight linen escape and 2 after the rain. I love the linen escape. I'm like, should I keep it? Just like that Febreze stuff, but I don't have a Febreze plug-in. I have, here's a plug-in I could sell with oh, that one doesn't. So a lot of, I don't know how much these even go for. I have 20 or 10 of them. So everyone's saying the search. Oh, it did. It was about Summer. It was about the Summer Wells case, but we don't know, like, if they were searching for her, like her, you know, what they were doing or searching for there. If it was pertaining to Summer Wells, but we don't know. We don't know the details. We don't know who, what, where beyond 3500 block. And they're saying that Paul Hill is right there. It was on the news. You didn't hear? Yeah, they had a search. They put it out there yesterday. They put it out yesterday that the search was for was pertaining to Summer Wells. And they didn't give any details like whose property. Only one site said that they checked the tax assessor and they saw that Paul Hill lives right there, which is like Fred and Andy's relative that we were just talking about. But he also has a son that lives right around there. I don't know what to freaking think. I don't know if they didn't say any details beyond they're out there at the 3500 block. I do know Andy, yes, it is a relative of Andy and Fred. I don't know if Andy is still like close with that guy or but he used to be back in the day. But Fred doesn't know him like of Andy like recently having dealings with him really. But there are pigs there, like people are saying. I don't know. Could somebody also have been using, I don't know what to think. There's also a sex offender that lives right there around that area. And then there's that vice lord that know Candace and Don that lives around that area. So it's hard to freaking say, like, I don't know what to think. I really don't, guys. Okay. Here, let me get this. Clean up this little bit of. I spilled a little bit of Diet Coke over here. Okay. For anybody who uses a daily sunscreen, these are, let's see, 2027, expired 2027, January of 2027, except one here expires December of 2026, but 70 SPF. I have 5 of those if anybody is interested, 3 ounces. And then I have 4 of the 50 SPF moisturizing sunscreen lotion. And these ones expire December of 2026. For any of you ladies that responsibly wear wait, what's this? Hold on. Greene County man charged with child animal sex crimes and November 10th of 2025. Oh, he was in custody November 10th. I remember hearing about this. The suspect was identified as 31-year-old Devon James King of Greene County. He was arrested on September 11th on 8 counts of aggravated sexual exploitation. Yeah, we went over this. So, says he was arrested on September 11th. Devon James King. Have we seen a picture of this guy? Devon James King, Tennessee. Images. Oh, yeah. James King. I wonder if he knows any of those. Anybody around that. Maybe he spoke up about something. You know? So, let's see. What else I got here real quick? We have wax melts. I have whipped caramel and bourbon. 1, 2, 3, 4. Grapefruit and sweet orange is 1, and then I have balsam and spruce, vanilla was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, let me see. 3, 6, 9 of them. I have 9 of these wax melt things. Whoa. And they're not bad smells either. Like, they're not gross smells. Like, they're good ones. Vanilla Bliss and Orchid. There's 1 of those. Whipped caramel and bourbon. There's 4 of those, and I think that smells good. 3 of the balsam and spruce. That one's a little strong, but maybe good for Christmas. I don't know. Grapefruit and sweet orange. So yeah, 9 of them. Definitely would add them on if somebody wanted all of them for like $20. $25 shipped. Maybe. I get it. A bunch of these face covers, these Go Cool multifunctional face cover, neck gaiter, and headband. Stay cool and covered. It shows $5 each. I have also, here's some vitamins. Well, those expire this year, so never mind. Once a day. Yeah, those are this year too. Face mask. I also have, the cooling gaiters. 2 packs, 1, 2, 3. Then I have another one of these. We got your apple cider vinegar. That's what I need to be taking. Expires 11/25. 1 a day. Immune support. 9/25. Biotin. Biotin is good for your hair, right? Yep. 9/28 expiration. I might keep that one. Yeah, I'll probably keep that one. Ashwagandha. I heard this stuff is good, but I tried it and I don't know. 9/25. Ashwagandha, more of that. 9/25. What's that? Vitamin D gummies. Where's the expiration of that one? Oh. 9/25. Apple cider vinegar. 1125. Turmeric. What's turmeric? What's turmeric extract? 1125. Yeah, I'm not sure what that is. Claritin. But that says 425. So yeah. What are you guys saying? For joints. Oh. Let's see, what's this? Yeah. I don't think that's. Oh God, what's this? Oh, they was asking about Paul. Yeah, Paul. There is, yes. Fred and Andy's uncle does live around that area, Paul Hill. He is like 80 years old. He lives around there. Has some businesses. And he's also their cousins, his sons. I don't know why that put. I don't want to put that as junk. It's not to. I like that person, not junk. So, anyways, guys. I'm gonna go. I think. Thank you so much for whatever those cool gifts are. I see people doing that. Thank you, Jonah's Terra Universe. Oh, I thought it was a gift thing. I thought it was a gift, but it was her flag. But that was still welcome. I see people give those gifts. Oh, Don was calling you for info. I don't know what he was calling for. I don't know. Maybe he'll try again, or maybe we'll one of these days. He probably won't. I don't know. All right, I think I'm gonna go. You guys. But I will talk to y'all later. Pray for Tiffany's son, David, guys. And also for the safe return of Summer Wells, or at least some kind of leads, some type of culmination, some type of movement, more movement in the case, please. So, all right, guys. We'll talk tomorrow. Good night. Yes, come on back. Talk to you later. We'll reconvene. Call Dawn, and then we'll reconvene tomorrow.